about to check out the news, see what's going on in the world, see what's happening. Right here we got what's this former Caltrain manager charged after allegedly building what? After allegedly building secret apartments inside the train stations. What type of shit is this? I gotta see what this is about.
It's a story that's gone viral pretty fast. Caltrain manager and contractor are now facing felony charges, accused of using some $50,000, taxpayer dollars, by the way, to build their own personal apartments inside two Caltrain stations. NBC Bay Area's Emma Goss spoke to the San Mateo DA and Caltrain about the case and what consequences these men could face.
The first apartment was built here inside the historic Burlingame Caltrain station. The other in Millbrae. Both facilities are not being used by the public.
Hey, hold up, man. This is crazy. Who does this? They said they started building apartments inside a historic damn train station. Like these dudes is crazy. They just jumped into the illicit uh, real estate game just out of the blue. That's crazy. It's probably not even out of the blue. Who knows how many shanty towns they've built in different random places, man. Whoever's behind this shit probably got all kinds of illegal housing operations going on. They just so happen to get that's how they got this bold. They got this confident that they could try that shit because of whatever they've been getting away with. I mean, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's continue.
Which is how they were able to go unnoticed for so long.
It's a crime that baffles San Mateo County's district attorney.
There's no explanation for what they did other than they took advantage of a situation and used our taxpayers' dollars to do it.
Joe Navarro, formerly Caltrain's deputy director of operations, and Seth Warden, a contractor working as a station manager, are accused of spending thousands of taxpayer dollars to illegally convert closed-down Caltrain offices into their private homes, complete with showers, heating, and security cameras.
Particularly the one in Burlingame, they did the nicest job on. They spent $42,000 to put in a shower, a bed, a kitchenette, and it basically made it a mini apartment.
The DA's office declined to share photos.
These guys probably got operations in all kinds of cities right now. Look, everywhere, every time they turn on the news and see another story about a migrant crisis, I'm guaranteed that you can find them somewhere trying to put their tentacles around a damn situation.
The two apartments. Both men had homes of their own, yet Warden lived in Millbrae Station between 2019 and 2020. He was eventually discovered during a station inspection and promptly fired, according to the DA's office. Navarro allegedly renovated and occupied the Burlingame station between 2019 and 2022 when an anonymous caller tipped off Caltrain. The transportation agency then reported the matter to the DA's office, which began investigating last May. The two men are accused.
Hold up. That's the type of stuff that you see on TV. Like in a scene on a sitcom, like how they make fun of somebody's apartment being right at the train and how the train is super loud and shakes their place. This is a real life version of a bad comedy skit where you're literally at the train tracks. That's crazy.
Of working together on the illegal homes. Warden hired contractors to do the remodels, and Navarro approved the expenses. The invoices were small enough not to raise alarms, according to the DA.
Because Mr. Navarro was in management of Caltrain, and their rules were that any invoice under $3,000 does not require higher approval. Mr. Navarro could approve it, and that's what they did.
Warden, the contractor, was arraigned in San Mateo Superior Court Wednesday and pled not guilty. Navarro is due to be arraigned at the end of April. The charges come with maximum sentences of 5 years in state prison. In Redwood City, Emma Goss, NBC Bay Area News.
5 years. You see how they say that's a maximum sentence? They won't be getting the maximum time. They're going to get hit with a fine, and they're going to pay court fees and lawyer fees. They'll be right back at it. And they're going to pay all that money off of all the other illicit damn apartments they got set up that they didn't get in trouble for. Let's see what else is happening in the world. Blast sticks. Hawaii's newest non-lethal self-defense hits the store shelves. Let's check this out.
It may look like some sort of firework, but it's actually a new self-defense device hitting store shelves in Hawaii.
Hey, what the fuck? What did I just see? Did y'all see that? Hold up. Let's run it back. Watch how he stands here and just
Store shelves in Hawaii.
boom. What the
Customers are
fuck did they
buying
just puff
blast
him with?
sticks in bulk to protect themselves amid
Nope, I
recent
don't
crime.
like it. I don't trust
Christy
that shit.
Tomashiro has more.
What the fuck is
It's
that?
Hawaii's newest non-lethal self-defense device.
With safety, you're just gonna move it to the left and press the button.
At the push of a button, a powdery substance
Do they really pronounce the T's that strong in Hawaii? I'm gonna have to check. I know some people that lived in Hawaii. I'm gonna have to find out. It is so rare that people really pronounce the two T's in the word button. Like they were like the button, the button. I know they serious about pronouncing it. They don't say Hawaii. They be like Hawaii, but I ain't know they serious on button, the button. I gotta hear that shit again.
F and press the button.
At the push of a button, a powdery substance blasts into the air.
The moment
They said a powdery substance. They didn't even describe what it is. Hey, that hell no. A powdery substance. It just gives you a fucking money shot to the face.
you press that button, it punctures the CO2. And this whole capsule is like
Hold
a
up.
shotgun
Say it
shell.
again. You press the
full
button.
of and this whole capsule is like a shotgun shell full and this whole capsule is like you press that button, it punctures the CO2.
Why they say it like that? That
The
button.
moment you press that button, it punctures the CO2. And this whole capsule is like a shotgun shell full of pepper and pava
What the fuck is power?
in it. And it's just gonna blast one time.
Blast sticks are being sold at Live Safe Hawaii. You have
Blast sticks. Hey, I'm gonna have to get me a few of them just to see what it do. Does anybody know about the blast sticks?
to be 21 or older to purchase one. It'll cost you $80 for the live red version.
Correction. Correction. I will not be buying a blast stick. I'm spending $80 on a one shot. It's interesting though. I don't know. We might get one just to test it out on the next person that poses a significant threat.
Or $50 for the purple practice version filled with baby powder.
It's so easy.
Oh hell no, they hustling. You hear this shit? They spanking. They getting over, man. Hell no. Did you hear that shit? The $50 practice version that contains baby powder. What in the fuck is going on here? Ain't no way in the world. Can you imagine that shit? Can you imagine somebody telling you, here's a $50 can of pepper spray, but it's really just fucking spray lotion. It's just for practice, but $50 though. This is insane. Who's buying that shit? I know who's buying that shit. They hustling tourists. They probably taking people through a fucking training course. My goodness, look at that. $50 for the practice and $80 for the real one? Unbelievable. So that's 130 right there. They probably hit you for an extra 20 just to take a fucking 15-minute presentation. Damn. Do not fall for this, people. Don't fall for this.
Easy to use, but it's something to have to protect himself just in case of emergency.
Live Safe Hawaii says some of the largest police departments on the mainland are ordering the blast sticks. Blast sticks continue to grow in popularity.
I knew it. Now it makes sense. They're getting that money from the police department. It's not even civilians. These are fucking government contracts they're getting with the police department. Look at that shit. So now I know they're charging more than 150 for a session. Now they probably charging 200 flat. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's what it is. They done struck a deal somewhere with whoever is in charge of approving training programs and equipment for the police force out there. So they done struck a deal to give them a kickback on the money they're going to get from taxpayer funds. Everything is a hustle.
Here in Hawaii, in a matter of 2 days, 250 were sold. And now customers are coming in curious about the new device.
Feel it. It's hard. Here, let's.
For Les Galone, he's grateful his family is safe after a recent attempted break-in at his Mililani home.
Just that incident alone kind of made me feel like I think I need something around here. It's compact, easy to use, and most of all, it's a deterrent, So that's what I'm going to try to teach my wife and my daughter and my son-in-law how to use it safely.
It's not just blastics that's drawing attention. Last year, a court ruling made it legal to carry a billy club or baton in public. In 2022, electric guns became legal too. Smart Training Hawaii continues to see training classes in high demand.
I've been getting a lot of interest in the collapsible batons. And of course, the taser devices are still very popular.
Experts urge customers to get training and always read the instruction manual for any self-defense device. For more information, visit KH12.com. Chrissy Tomashiro, KH12 News, working for Hawaii.
Well, that's the new HAPS in Hawaii. That was pretty interesting. Oh, we got here 12 News. Phoenix police officer being investigated. Phoenix police officer being investigated by the FBI.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us for 12 News at 6. I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Kadima Devine. A Phoenix police officer is under investigation by the FBI. The police department describing the allegations as, quote, serious criminal acts.
Tonight, 12 News has learned that officer is also facing discipline. 12 News journalist Colleen Secor has been working this.
Hey, this guy he reminds me of he's a combination. This dude is like Ron Burgundy and Alex Trebek rolled into one.
Story all day. And Colleen, do we know what the officer is being investigated for?
Neither the Phoenix Police Department or the FBI have confirmed to us what the nature of the allegations are against Officer Allah Bartley, but we do know that both Bartley's home and at least one Phoenix police.
She reminds me of a girl. I'm not even going to say this girl's name. She reminds me of someone that back before I was a square, before I was regular, identified me out of a photo lineup. Oh man, this is crazy.
Police Department precinct or substation were searched. This Gilbert neighborhood empty now, but Thursday, multiple neighbors told 12 News off camera several FBI units searching this house, the home of Phoenix police officer Allah Bartley, who's been on the force for about 15 years. The FBI confirming to 12 News they conducted court-authorized law enforcement activity at that house and a Phoenix police substation or precinct. When 12 News asked Phoenix police about the search, a spokesperson confirming the FBI notified the department of an ongoing investigation into an officer concerning serious criminal acts, adding, given the gravity of the allegations, the department has...
They talking about the gravity of the allegations, but no one said anything specific about the nature of these alleged criminal acts. I mean, I would like to know more.
Initiated the disciplinary process up to and including termination of the officer in question. The police department's union also confirming to us they were aware of the investigation. We went to the house Thursday.
No, thank you.
But if you'd like to leave a message,
left a message on a smart doorbell.
My name's Colleen, regarding an FBI investigation.
And left a message on the phone, trying to speak with Bartley.
It's already enough to deal with if you have the damn FBI, like you're under FBI scrutiny. Like, no one wants to wake up to fucking reporters at their door asking you about what the FBI wants with you.
About the investigation and allegations. The Phoenix Police Department assured transparency as part of a written statement to 12 News. However, they have not answered questions about what the serious criminal acts are related to or questions about if Bartley is still being paid. We've submitted records requests and will continue to update the story as we uncover more. Colleen Sikora, 12 News.
12 News. Officers under investigation, and it's super duper secret. Interesting. Let's see what we got here. Top news: severe outbreaks. 74 tornado. 50. What the fuck are they talking about? I don't know about the super tornado. What outbreak? Oh hell no! Not New Orleans again. New Orleans under red flash flood emergency. Oh shit. No, it's clicking on the wrong thing.
We've been bringing you live coverage all morning long of the severe storms that are busting through Texas into Louisiana. Louisiana, the focus right now. We've seen multiple tornado warnings. We're continuing to track multiple tornado warnings across the state. Let's go ahead and bring in our exclusive weather storm tracker. We're going to bring in Brandon right now. Brandon, we got your live shot up there. Where are you driving?
Tornadoes? Sheesh.
Well, I'm currently just west of Baton Rouge, probably about, well, honestly, more closer to an hour west of Baton Rouge right now, just east of I-49. We're headed east to get out ahead of this tornado-warned storm. These cloud bases are incredibly low, and you can tell the winds are just ripping at the cloud base. So watching to see for potential tornado development here fairly soon.
Yeah, it's impressive to see how things have really lit up this morning. I mean, Brandon, we've been tracking the main line moving in from the west, but at the same time, these supercells that are developing ahead of that, and it looks like everything's kind of catching up together.
Yeah, it definitely is. What we really got to watch for, especially with this stronger tornado threat today, as the Storm Prediction Center put in their watch, a few intense tornadoes are possible. And if those happen, those are more than likely going to be these storms that are the renegade supercells out ahead of the main line.
Brandon, another thing that we've been battling is the heavy rain here. That could be a huge complication.
Well, I hate to have to cut them off. I'll try to make it to the end of the video, but they sound like they're saying a whole bunch of nothing to me. And I mean a bunch.
Manager out of New Orleans, over 30 locations with flooding, and then this out of Slidell, Louisiana, the potential for damage that's been done not only from straight line winds but an apparent tornado. We're going to continue to dive through the reports here as we wait to hear from the National Weather Service, of course, as they're really the only ones who can confirm that for us, but we will give you the latest on the ground in Slidell, Louisiana, so stay with us on Fox Weather.
What it just sounded like is that the worst of the storm is over. I'm not sure. We'll see. Nice where I am right now. I'm right here in D.C. 72 degrees, past 77. Sunny clouds, a little bit of clouds. I'm about to go out there. So I'm in this right now, so I can go out there and get some things done before too much time slips by.